One of the reasons why they have to create these 15-minute cities and these smart cities, because it's part of the agenda. See, the full main layout of the agenda, and they tell you it's just that we not paying attention, or maybe we don't have access to it. See, what's going to happen is, this is the whole layout, because they told us many times. What's going to happen is, America's going to get fucked up. America is going to get worse. America it's going to get to the point where, as though, all you're going to see is drug addicts all over the street. You're going to see all the stores broken into, ran down. You're going to see nothing but empty, vacant houses. You're going to see people walking and running the streets every day because they trying to find a way to feed their family, or they running because they stealing from each other, killing. America is about to be like that. America's about to be like that. And we ain't going to have no money, because money is going to be worth shit. So we're going to basically be reckless animals. It's going to get like that in the United States. The people of the United States are going to be the one that destroy it. See, one thing about Lucifer and his people, they put it to where, as though, they can say you are the blame for it. You will never have Lucifer do something and everybody say, oh, it's Lucifer's fault. Because every time when I talk to people about what's going on in life, everybody say the same thing. You can't blame the world, you have to blame the people. The people causes this. But the thing about it is that it's not that the people causes it, it's that Lucifer manipulate and deceive us so much to have us thinking a certain kind of way, and we fall into it. This is why he is a great deceiver and he is a great manipulator. So what's going to happen is that after they notice that half of the world, the earth, is tore up, what they are going to do is they are going to have a system where, so they're going to rebuild the United States. The United States right now is getting rebuilt. This is why I said that they are basically deconstruction for the reconstruction. Because if you look at the United States map in another 10, 15 years, it's not going to look the same. Half of the state's going to be gone because they have to depopulate the world. And if they depopulate the people, they can downsize on the size of the planet. And I'm going to tell you why that is. Because what's going to happen is, after 50% of the world is now gone, you're still going to have people left down here. So in order to obtain and keep control of the mark of the beast, they have to have people divided into pairs, because everything is going to be under surveillance from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to sleep. Every thought of yours is going to be under surveillance, because you have now taken the mark of the beast. So when they put you in these 15-minute cities, they can monitor you more. This is why they're putting up all these cameras, all these purple lights and all this stuff. They can monitor people more, because they know in city 1B, it's 50,000 people that lives in 1B. So they got enough surveillance. They got enough people that is running that particular area to where, though, they can be in full control. So you can't control 8 billion people because it's too many people. You got to basically section them out. And they can't section us out right now because we all over. So what they have to do, they have to depopulate us. And that's what they're doing now by killing us and doing all of these things. And once they depopulate us, the one that is left on earth has to take the mark of the beast. And the ones that don't take the mark of the beast, they are the ones that's going to, that's another story. So the ones that take the mark of the beast, they're going to be the ones that's going to be a part of the smart cities and the 15-minute cities. Because while you in this 15-minute city under surveillance, you have to scan everything. So when you go into the store, you got to scan. When you get whatever you want, you got to scan. When you go to the cash register, you got to scan. When you go out that store, you got to scan. When you go out that mall, you got to scan. Everything you do is under surveillance. You are basically a robot. That's all you is, a robot. And they telling you in your face, look what I'm doing. You a robot, because everything you do, you have to scan. You're going to be monitored. So what they doing is that all they doing is basically running, they burning the world up. They tearing everything up because they're going to be in full control. They're going to be in full control. So what they doing is, while they basically messing up the United States, they're going to make it seem like that it's your fault. It's your fault why y'all burnt down them stores. It's your fault why, but at the same time, they blaming us for it. But you got to understand, people was hungry. People was broke. People living on the street. You got drugs. So it's like they put us in a situation to react a certain way, but they did it. So if what I mean by that is that, I'm not saying that what we do is going to be justified, but if you haven't ate in days and you haven't drunk nothing in days and you basically living in a gutter, it's going to get to a point where you're going to rob that convenience store. You're going to do that. So it's like they say, well, you did it. Well, why would you starve us to death? Why would you cut our electricity out? Why would you do that? We got to survive. So everything that is going on is basically a reason for them to tell you that you are the blame, when in fact they basically set it up so we can react. This is why I've been saying for the last year that we are playing the game of chess. We are playing the biggest game of chess. We are basically in the Hunger Games at this point. And it's so fucking serious until, if you don't know what's going on, you're going to get basically lost in the sauce at this point. Because all they doing is mentally draining you, physically draining you. They putting you in so much fear and worry because they need that energy. Because the more they keep that energy and the 3D dense level, they have control. If you are vibrating high and you got your mind focused on your higher self and you're not letting nothing of this world bother you, you're not letting nothing worry you, you just living day by day and you looking forward to being your better self, it's not going to bother you because nothing's going to feed you. It's like, well, fuck it, I'm ready. But if you are part of this world and you don't know what's going on, you're going to be in fear. You in fear that the IRS is going to come after you. You in fear that you're going to be homeless. You in fear that you might not have no money. You in fear that you won't be able to. You in fear. So when people in fear and they in worry, they fall for anything. And this is where they are using our energy. They're using our conscious minds. They basically mind fucking us if you allow them to. So what they doing is they basically is destructing us, but they trying to make it seem like that it's our fault. So when they build these 15-minute cities and they want to put y'all with a mark on y'all, they want to put a mark on y'all, and they build these 15-minute cities, it's nothing but to gain full control of you. Because at that point, you was no longer an image of our Creator, because you're not even allowed to walk or do whatever you want to do. You are basically going to be under the mark of whoever is running this dimension, whoever is running this world right here. And if you don't know who ain't running this dimension or this world by now, you better wake up. Because I'm trying to tell y'all, when y'all see that man come out of that sky, y'all better know who y'all looking at. Because our Father said it's going to be a great delusion. And this delusion, even the chosen elect can get fooled. So that lets you know, even if the chosen elect can get fooled, you know the sleep one's going to just purge just like that. So it got to be a strong delusion until even me, being a spiritual woman of God, I can get fooled. So that goes to show you what's about to happen on this planet Earth. You better know who you serve, because at that moment, you're going to have to make a choice. It ain't no time to be no lukewarm. You're going to have to make a choice. And you're going to have to know. This is why my Father said that those that knows me knows what is not of me. That means when I see whoever I see, when I see an image of whoever, I know that ain't my image, because my image is a part of me. My Father made me in his image. So if I don't see nothing that's a part of me, then that ain't for me. You know why? Because it ain't for my Father. Because my Father is me and I am my Father. Me and my Father is one. We are gods. And that's how we got to start living this life. Because I'm trying to tell y'all, 2024...